Happy Kaiju Live, my celebration of Godzilla with 31 videos of daily kaiju content. We're on issue 21 of Godzilla King of the Monsters, written by Doug Moench, art by Trimpe. We got Devil Dinosaur on the cover. This is so flippin' cool. I love it. So let's crack this book open, huh? Let's look at all three versions of that cover. On the left, we got the black and white essentials. In the middle, the omnibus. And on the right, we got the original issue. But let's take a look at the first page, because the first page is always a big splash page. Talk about a splash page, because Godzilla just got dropped into a tank with half a dozen sharks. Yeah, we got that black and white there looking good. We got the original issue looking a bit faded compared to this bright omnibus here. But hey, look at that. We got some ads there too. We might as well look at that for a sec. Great prizes. Or lots of cash. Ooh, that's cool. I like this rocket kit. That's pretty cool. Oh, ooh. I might go for that pocket Kodak camera. That's pretty kick-ass. But let's dig into the actual book, huh? This issue is a whole lot of fun, I tell you what. So we get more fighting going with Thing jumping into the fray and trying to help out, giving a good shark punch and getting Godzilla out of the tank there. Not a whole lot of shark action with Godzilla, but we get a decent amount of shark action with the Thing. And like I said, the Fantastic Four action is not over yet. So they get the bright idea to take Godzilla to the Baxter building, which honestly sounds like a better idea than the museum to me. And I love this panel with Godzilla just roped up to the Fantastic car there. So funny. And I love how I love how there's just a little bit of shit talking between Dugan there, talking about how the tech's on par with the Shield tech. But they're taking Godzilla into the Baxter building. We come up with the idea to use Dr. Doom's time machine to send Godzilla to a more suitable time period where he won't be causing as much trouble. And that ain't the worst idea. And spoiler alert, we saw the cover, we know what's going to be happening. But man, is this page not cool or what? I love everything going on here with just how his eyes are looked in the reflection, the lighting on his spines there, all the craziness going on here in the panel, just what it's talking about there. Time goes to pieces and Godzilla slips between the broken edges. Looking so cool. Let's look at this page with the other books too. I mean, that's flipping cool, right? The black and whites, the old faded colors. In fact, I might say the psychedelic nature of this might even lend itself towards the faded, beat up, worn kind of feeling that we're getting there. Is that just that warm crackling, what do you call it? The Kirby crackle, the Kirby glow there just comes off just a little bit more illuminated and freaky deaky in the old version. But I like it here too. In the black and white, I feel it loses a little bit of the trippy psychedelic nature, but you see a little bit more of the actual details. But yeah, this is just a real fun page. I like it a whole lot, and I just want to linger on it for a little bit more. But I'm going to keep it going because I know you can just pause the video and stare at it for longer if you want. So let's get going. I'm telling you, gang, this issue has a whole lot of awesome shots that we're going to want to spend some time on, and I know that's not going to be the last time we do a page comparison. I love this here. Godzilla looks so cool as he sees his new home, and he's like, yeah, I can dig this. And him just yelling, he decides he likes it. So good. But this is great too with these guys here unleashing their purple dinos, and they come charging at Godzilla out of nowhere. So he knows no peace, I tell you. And we get a big tussle here going with them double teaming on Godzilla. But he can take it. He can take it good. I love that. That's so great. And then of course Moon Boy, Devil Dinosaur, they see all the commotion, and they got to join in the fray. Because, I mean, they see Godzilla using his atomic fire breath there, and that's got to be some dark forces, I tell you. So Devil goes in charging, and we get this great clash here with him just tackling into him, and Devil's just like straight up holding Godzilla down in the water and trying to drown him, but Godzilla's smart, so he goes limp, playing dead, and then just bursts through the water and flips Devil right over his head. That is so cool. Let's look at this double page in all the other versions too. Here's how that plays out in black and white, and I think that looks pretty awesome. I love this panel so much here. That's so fun. Whole thing's so great. However, sadly, in the original issue, those two pages aren't right next to each other because of ad spacing and such. So that's a shame, because that is such a good double page right there. But we got the original issue here, so let's look at some of these ads because they're fun. Look at this great mail away for subscriptions here. That is wonderful. But also, we turn the page to get to the next one that we were looking at. We get more ads to get through. So look at that. Look at these full color posters. Ooh. 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 You mail away for a draftsman kit. That's fun. But here we go. There we get to the next page where we saw that awesome flip there. So very good. But I tell you what, let's keep looking because we're almost done with the issue anyhow. So let's finish it off in the original issue because that's a lot of fun too. And we'll get a look at some more ads, which is always a kick. I always take like twice as long reading these books when I'm reading the original issues because I spend so much time actually checking out and reading the ads and seeing what was going on. But I love this full page here we see. That looks so good. Very just grim with them overlooking the valley, and we know they're up to no good. But this bit's great too with Godzilla seeing the connection that Devil has with Moon Boy and remembering his connection that he has with Rob and thinking, you know, maybe I should listen to them. And they realize that I'm not a bad guy. I think I realize they're not bad guys either. Here we got the bullpen bulletins, and here's a real funny cover done of Howard the Duck as Iron Man. That's so funny. And then, of course, we got our Hostess ad here with Twinkies and Spider-Man. And then we get to the last final page. Look at that great full page picture of Devil and Godzilla turning around and seeing the army charging at them. That is so cool. Oh, look, and this is great. We also got a little ad for Shogun Warriors. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. And what we got on the back page? I don't remember. Oh, that's cool. Revolutionary Soldier Army Men. That's fun. I could dig that. But let's look at that final page there because we're so close to the end in the original one too. Let's just compare that. That looks so good. Yeah, let's. Well, yeah, can't really get them side by side that way because of the page looking. But let's get that essential volume in there too, huh? That's what I'm talking about. That looks so sick. I like that black and white version. I love all the black and whites in this. This is a great looking book in that version. But it looks fantastic in color too. Man, this storyline is so much fun, and it looks so cool with just the variety of locations we got and the cool, awesome fights we're getting. And it's not over, because the next issue we got even more of it. So, like, hang tight and stick around, because we got more Godzilla King of the Monsters and more other stuff for Kaiju Lai coming up too. So I'm looking forward to it, and I know you are too. We'll see you then.